Hey guys, we are at Avery Lake, quite beautiful, and we've got the Silverfire Hunter stove going here. It's got its own actual chimney, and we're cooking lakeside. She's got chicken and vegetables and all kinds of stuff here, and we've been fishing all day. Look at that thing go. The Silverfire Hunter is a survival rocket type stove. It's a wood gasifier stove. Has a full combustion and is designed for third world countries where they have to cook indoors. Therefore the smokestack comes out the top. And as you can see, it's a very clean burn. There's almost hardly any emissions at all once it gets going. It's still firing up. So once it has a full burn, there won't be any smoke coming out in the exhaust. It'll be just pure heat. Now it's getting there. But pretty amazing stove. We are out here fishing. Oh, that smells good already, Melanie. This is crystal clear as far as the eye can see. It is a old forest that ended up, my guess, is a beaver dam. The beavers buried the forest, because over here, well, that smells good. Over here is a beaver dam. Actually right there. I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. Wow, there's a lot. Melanie, there's perch. Oh, Melanie, there's a nice perch in the beaver dam. Now you won't see him, he just went in. You need a boat over here. There's all kinds of fish in this dam. There's a deep, deep hole in the middle. And they have an entrance here and they have an entrance there. The beavers do. I haven't seen anybody home, but that's definitely put together by beavers, because you can see it's under mud over here and over here. It's been building up for years, and you can definitely see the entrances here and here. And deep hole in the middle. So there's a lot of fish where we are, and we are, well, we're fishing. Should I show them what we got, Melanie? Alright, let me see if I can pull him out. Hold on a minute, I'm going to have to pull out the big boy. What Melanie got. Alright, we've got ice in here to put the fish to sleep. Melanie caught this lunker. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Big, big fish. That's a nice catch. Melanie caught that out here. And try to put it back under ice. We're far from home, so, oh, it's cold. Well, not really far from home, but relatively. When it's cold out. Wow, that's cold. Yeah, that's cold. So anyway, we got a couple of sunfish and a large bass in there. So far. We're only picking the big ones. So we have to go legal fishing size. So anyway, we've thrown some away. But that's a couple meals right there. That big boy. Now that's what I'm talking about. Zero emissions. It's hot. There's heat coming out. I don't know if you can see the heat. Zero emissions coming out. Just heat. And we've got chicken and potatoes and vegetables. We've got onions. Leeks? Is that leeks?
Spring onion.
Oh, spring onion. So, really, really good. That's the Silverfire Hunter, guys. I've had that for years. Really amazing stove. It'll cook an entire meal. If I remember right, it cooks for 45 minutes long on a handful of twigs. You can use corn cobs, pine cones. I'm going to do that at home one day. And pretty much anything flammable you can burn in that and cook with it. Really good survival stove. I'm not advertising, guys. I've had this for years. This is just me out here fishing and having a beautiful, beautiful day. All the fish are gone because we're moving around so much cooking. But this was loaded with fish here a little while ago. Once we quiet down and don't move as much, they'll probably come back. there's some really big bass out. There's some sunken logs right over here. And there's some really big bass. See this big log here, and then out you can just barely see, right there's a one, and out here is a mass. So it's exciting here. It's really shallow for the most part, so there must be a deep hole in the middle that we can't see. By the way, we use worms from our own compost. We did buy some crawlers just in case we run out, because we've been fishing all day. But you can see that's just a handful of needles and leaves. We keep worms in here from our own compost bin. And as I said, just in case we run out. But if not, then we put those in another one of these foam coolers that I have full of worm bedding. And they'll grow and reproduce, and then we keep on going. So we'll see if we need them or not. It's getting late in the afternoon already. So we'll see how it goes. And it is hot, 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 hot. It's in the 90s right now. It's cooler by the lake than it is at home, so that's why we're here. Wow, what's in that, Melanie?
It's a potato.
The seasonings, what do you got in there?
Just salt and pepper.
It looks good.
And
Morning everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World, Any Off-Road Project. Hope you can hear me. Melanie's still in bed. This is Monday. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept much. We have another doctor's appointment this morning, a normal doctor's appointment. Actually not so normal this time. She has a, I'm going to have an exam, and then the doctor is going to set a date to induce labor this week sometime. So there's rumors we had a baby already. That is not true. You guys are like family. A lot of you I've known for many years, and I am not going to keep this hidden from you. When the baby is here, you'll know that day. Okay. So that's that's big news. That's something I will definitely share. Anyway, no baby yet. We're still going. I had a lot I wanted to say, but I haven't had my coffee yet. It's only 6 in the morning. We gotta leave in an hour. I've been busy the last few days. I want to show you what I've been up to and explain why it's been so quiet. By the way, the Off-Grid Project t-shirts, check it out. I'll put the link in the comments in the video description. Just like this, a forest green Off-Grid Project t-shirts, and really good Gildan brand, high quality. I've been wearing these heavily. I've only got a few of these green ones, and you see them on me all the time. Been wearing them all the time, and there's no wear. They really, really are good shirts. So go on over there and get them while you can, those of you who still want them. And the sales from the t-shirts will help us finish projects here in the homestead. And I've decided also to get a new and proper camera with a microphone jack, so that I can actually put a mobile microphone on me and walk around, and the camera's somewhere else, and you'll have perfect good audio quality. So it's a move I have to make. So we're gonna do that. Alright, let me show you what I've been up to, and then we'll get this video up to you guys, and we have to get off to our appointment. Okay guys, Google has made a lot of changes in the last couple years on websites, and this was in the past. This is the Do-It-Yourself World homepage and websites, and Google made a lot of changes, so I have to make a lot of changes. I'm a little bit behind the scenes, but I have to update my website. Sorry about that, I slipped. I have to update my websites to fit with the times, and I am hand coating and changing a lot of my old articles, and it's pretty amazing. I go into my back end, and one of the articles I just did has 5,570 views already. It's pretty impressive. It is the probably due to the hurricanes right now. It's one of my simplest things. Oops, it's already just in a few minutes since I got up. It's gone from 5570 views to 5631. This is like amazing. I just edited this, and what I'm doing is copying over a bunch of hand-coded pages to my rock solid articles site, and I'm cleaning up the do-it-yourself world. And this is a survival vegetable oil lamp. It's a beautiful little thing. It looked really pretty. I just took some simple basic stuff and made a survival lamp. And this idea may have been driven from me being caught in a blizzard or a hurricane. Total power outage, yeah. That was when I moved into a place called Stormville, which is aptly named Stormville. Never moved to a place called Stormville. Guess what you got all the time. Anyway, the day I moved in was a blizzard and I lost power, and I had nothing. And that was fun. Then I had another article I did, which would be due to the hurricanes right now. These are probably being driven in views. How to survive a power outage in comfort. Well, that one surprisingly doesn't have that many views. That's how I made it through the night. So it's interesting to see all these old articles that I did back in the day, and going through. So there's one of the batteries I had restored on the Bedini motor back then. They just had 12-volt outlets hooked up. I was running my laptop. Used a little propane heater. Water bottles that I had fortunately had filled up before the water pressure went out. Anyway, pretty cool stuff. I'm going to be talking to you about some things. I did a lot of work with the Bedini motor, and I was splitting water to make hydrogen and oxygen to burn in a car. There was my old Bedini motor, and then I had a video, or I had a article. Let me see where it is. There's the big one. See, I had been using that back in the day, and I was splitting. I had forgotten about this because it was so long ago. I had 3 hydrogen, well, water capacitors is what you would call it in this case, and they were splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen, which I would then burn in a car. And I was running that in my Honda for a long time. So anyway, some cool stuff, a little walk through the past, and I'm updating. It's a beautiful website. Go check out the do-it-yourself world if you haven't already, and see some of the things I've done in the past. You might want to browse through and see the beginnings of my struggles in the off-grid project and up in the camper, and some of my first articles I ever did. It's really cool. I'm finding it fun to go through this stuff. But anyway, I have to make it mobile friendly, so I'm developing and rewriting the entire thing as well, and hand coding this into a mobile friendly site, because this used to be a major portion of my income. It used to be a very large portion of my income, 1/3. When I lived in New York and had higher bills, this would pay 1/3 of my income, and now it's fallen off the map. So it's time to rebuild, and that's where I've been the last couple days, because 1/3 of your income is a lot. Now that is separate from YouTube. When I say I had lost 30% of my income on YouTube, actually I'm down to 30% of what I used to earn. That I count separately. But anyway, that's where I've been the last couple days. That's why you haven't seen me. When I get coding, I'm dead to the world. Melanie had a conversation right next to me, and I didn't even know a word she said. So let me get this video up to you guys, and this is going to be about 2-3 more days, so I may or may not be around a little bit. I might pop my head in every once in a while and say hi to you, but I'm going to be busy. Don't forget to get the Off-Grid Project t-shirts and help support the Off-Grid Project, and we're going to get the chalet ready for winter and hopefully get a new camera, and I want to finish that greenhouse so we can have fresh food, because we are eating food from the greenhouse and it is great. Alright guys, talk to you later. Troy from the Do It Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project.